Hello, my friends, and welcome to today's video break. Psalm 40. I love this psalm. Verse, what is it? 8. I proclaim your saving acts in the great assembly. I do not seal my lips, Lord, as you know. You know, I think in life we can proclaim a lot of things with what we say. You know, every day we're proclaiming something. Maybe it's think about it. Think about it. Every day you say words. Every day I say words, unless God's got us in this, vow of silence for a while. But hasn't happened for a while. Every day we're spewing these words. What are your words proclaiming? What are your words saying? You're saying, well, I don't really say a whole lot. Yeah, you do. You say something about the proclamation over your life. You're admitting that by the words that you speak. Now, what am I saying? Okay, for instance, when I get around critical, negative people, I hear their proclamation is what they're saying. They're saying that their God is not fulfilling the needs that they have, is what they're saying, even though they're not saying it. You know, when we become cynical and critical in our life, we're really proclaiming God is not, he's not large enough. And when we're walking around this world in that kind of atmosphere, in those kind of words, and yet we claim to be walking with God, we have to be very cautious because we're being heard. Our words are being heard. David's were being heard in the great assembly, and he wanted his words to proclaim the riches and the mercies of God. He desired that. And so I'm hoping that we understand that even in our workplace, it doesn't mean we have to go preaching the gospel, but what are we saying with the words that we are speaking? We preach the gospel even sometimes with words that might not, be proclaiming God, but they might be proclaiming self. I don't know what your words are saying. I only know what mine are saying. And sometimes I hear other people's words and I can hear what they're proclaiming. And then it leaves me sad because I think our words, the proclamation of our words should be so enriching to others. Now, here's how you can proclaim the words. Good words. When you're surrounded by people or when you're with people, man, make it about them. Try to bring out in them what's absolutely the best. And we can do that with our words. And so if we're tearing down other people, it's hard in conversation with others then to proclaim goodness over somebody else if we're tearing down someone else. You see what I'm saying? It's all the same language. It's all the same heart. It's all the same place. And so make it a habit of yours to become people who are proclaiming God so heavily that we're even proclaiming God over others. We're seeing people as instruments of God. And we're allowing ourselves to be so powerfully used that we want the absolute best for others. We want to be those gospelers, proclaimers. So what are your words saying? I think that's only something that you can answer between you and God. What are your words saying? Have a blessed day.